What a day from yesterday. Um, yeah, like I said, this major F up. You still see a little bit of the dye, but I'm pretty sure my sweat will wear that down a little bit. A little bit of the heel here, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Um, I will do what I can to work on it still a little bit. Not too 100% happy with that stupid mistake of mine. Um, Now, like I said, if I were building, I would have scrapped the whole entire wood. I would have like sanded it down to the point where it would have been like a jazz neck, or I would just it would have been firewood, and that sucks. So, um, stupid mistake. Be careful of your surroundings. You just got to deal with it. Um, Onward we go. As you notice, I did tape off right here is because since this is not like a traditional Gibson neck, where the truss rod is axis at the top here, mine's at the heel, based on it being from a warmoth neck. Um, so I probably will. Any alterations I'm going to do to the base will be right here, just so when I take the pick guard off, I can at least get a truss rod wrench in there to adjust it accordingly without taking the neck off constantly, because I don't want to wear out the threads that are here in the neck already. Um, like I said, I did have everything drawn out. I'm going to be taken to the saw. I'm going to cut off at the top here, and then just saw everything around like normal, and just be very careful around the heel area here. And then I will get my rasps out and then just cut and sand finish by hand, and that'll be that. But the first thing I am going to do though is I'm going to drill the um, tuning pegs first before I do anything else. So that being said, let's get the camera in and get it cut and everything else. So during some of the cutting and sanding, not sanding, during the cutting, I did get some chip away in the back of it that I didn't really pay attention to. So I did the best I could to kind of sand it out and smooth it out. And that's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm just blending from where the neck that little area scarf joint was kind of at. All right, now I'm just blending it, and I'm just about there. And after this, I'll probably hit it with 400, 600, and kind of probably stop at 400, depending on how it looks. I don't want that shiny look to it. But we'll finish sanding it is the next move after I kind of just get the contours just how it feels right for me. So that's where we're at. Well, that just about does it for the neck. It is nice and cut and sanded. I let it dry before I put anything together on it. Definitely give it a once over with the sanding all the way down. It may need a final sanding once put together and put on the actual guitar neck. We'll see how that all turns out. Like I said, I'm playing it to my contours, and I have big thumbs, so it's gonna fit. How it feels to me is gonna feel different to others, and that's the interesting part on crafting necks that I'm still learning. So, with that being said, this wraps up the neck video, and my next motion is going to be putting in the truss rod adjustment piece. So I'll see you in that portion of the video, or in a few moments. So let's go. All right, now that we got the neck sanded completely, it's still kind of drying from wet sanding it, but the wet finishing of it makes it feel, the 800 grit is the best. Pretty happy with it, but again, we'll find out how it all feels once I get everything mounted, and then if I have to do any final adjustments to this, I will. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and get the tuning pegs installed. Two machines in, fixed, replaced. The one that I kind of messed up on a little bit because I drilled out the wrong hole. I have plenty of spare items. Bass is set up already. I didn't record me making the channel for the truss rod access. I was just in the zone, so literally just drilled and just sanded at an angle with the Dremel bit, just to kind of have access to it. That's the only alteration I did to for my setup. Next is just pretty much giving it a good polish and setting in, or you know what? Yeah, I'll probably do the polish first because the bridge. Then I'll set the bridge in, and then we'll go ahead and line it all up, because I know I'm going to have to adjust the saddles on the bridge to meet the proper intonation setup. So I'm deciding if I'm going to take a break today or knock it out tomorrow. Haven't fully decided yet. Right now I'm just going to take a break for right now and maybe probably edit the who knows how many channels I have of the videos, and yeah, so um, I'll either see you in another video segment or I'll see you tomorrow. My tomorrow, which would be whatever in the cyber world, you know. So um, on that note, see you next round. Okay, mess up, fuck up number 3 or 4. So, based on the DR strings, the taper around the actual headstock was too much for the torque on the actual keys. So, it actually was just too much tension to have on there. So, that's why they broke twice. So, what I decided to do was just reseat the bridge. I have two of the old holes from the previous bridge, the ones that we filled in, that I probably will have to fill in with dowel, smaller dowel, um, take it from there. So again, this goes back to what I thought would be a problem with the whole entire tilt head, the tilt back on the headstock. So I did go ahead and buy a 4-string tree to go ahead and install to compensate for that. So other than that, beside that hiccup, I did get when I got this bridge reset. I don't think I did it on camera because my iMac decided to crash on me. So like I said, cameras and me just don't play along. But overall, the bass does play nice. It does roar pretty good. Um, I'll do a video of that course later on. So with me going old school and going back to a smartphone recording, I will now install the final tidbit of this, and it'll be the string tree. And then after that, I will wrap up the quick builds, and then altogether is about 4 videos. I believe I'll do a 5th video to talk about the bass along with the demo. So altogether, 5 lengthy videos and 1 shortcut video of me not even talking and just the repairs. So without further ado, let us wrap up this project. So let's get the camera in closer and get it done.
Much better.